Zionism is a culture of fear. All Israeli governments, ever since the creation of the State of Israel in 1948, have been Zionist. You cannot be an Israeli government and not be Zionist. That's part of the culture of Israel, part of the philosophy. None of the Israeli governments have been able to make peace. The culture of fear has been inculcated by all the governments and by Zionism to the people, to the Jewish people in Israel and Palestine, to be afraid of the Palestinians. The Palestinians are also afraid. They're afraid of the Israelis because the Israelis expelled 750,000 Palestinians, have been in many, many wars with the Palestinians and killed many thousands of Palestinians. Israel occupies the West Bank and Gaza, and don't tell me that they pulled out of Gaza because Israel controls the air, the ground, and the sea in Gaza. So the Palestinians are also afraid. And they teach, both the Israelis and the Palestinians, they teach their people to continue to be afraid, and they show how supposedly how unreasonable the other side is. They don't say supposedly. They claim that the other side is unreasonable, dangerous, that have a lot of religious reasons to be against us, etc. But in reality, the only way to get rid of the fear is to engage with each other. And this is why I suggest the creation of a common government for the people of Israel and Palestine, in the West Bank, Gaza, and Jerusalem, and Israel, 14 million people, to make peace and engage and have a common parliament, common executive branch, and common judicial branch with secular democratic principles that could exist, and I'll demonstrate that later, that could exist together with the Israeli and the Palestinian governments.